Hello guys, Sereniel here. With Season 3, building our characters is more convenient, thanks to the sortie system and the new crafting materials, but at the same time, now that we have so many different things to optimize, it was starting to get a bit difficult for me to keep track of everything. What I mean by that is that, in addition to having to build the deck in terms of the cards and the epiphanies, we also have to worry about the gear, the engravings, the persona card and its engravings, and even when our deck is properly built or sometimes poorly built, we have to use some crafting materials to perfect things around a little bit. So this is a tier list of combatants, not in terms of strength, but in terms of how much I like them and how much I like playing them. This is how I usually focus my seasonal character building efforts. I don't really care about strength and power tier lists, about team synergies. There are some characters that I like playing more than others, either for the kit, for the animations, or the character itself, and I want to build big teams around them. The gold tier is combatants, for which by the end of the season I would have a save file that I can consider as close to perfect as possible. And the lower we go from there, the less amount of time I spend playing that character. Daily play is still characters that I play a lot, so I've already invested quite a bit of time carrying them with me on Chaos Exploration to make sure that I have a good save file for them. For most of them, there is one missing, you will see her very soon. And the lower we go in this chart, the more likely it is that by the end of the season I will not have a save file at all for them, depending on how lucky I am on others. Today I've not done my two delegate explorations yet, and I will be doing them focusing on one specific character. Which characters I want to focus on? Well, I have another thing. On my computer I wrote a file that helps me to keep track of the build status of all my combatants, at least those that I actually want to build. Green means that thing is good. So, for example, Magna, deck, green, good. It means she has the correct deck, the gear is correct, the gear engravings are correct, the persona engraving is correct. Great. Naria, I will showcase it to you in a moment. I have a deck for her that has the correct cards and epiphanies, the correct gear. She's missing a very important engraving. She has the right persona card. And someone who is, for example, a bit in a co-op situation is Yuki. The deck is okay, but requires some work. The gear is okay, but not perfect, and so on. Red are combatants that I have not built at all this season yet, for whatever reason. Specifically, I was very lucky with Cassius and I got a god save file for Cassius. So most of my teams right now are main damage dealer, Cassius, and someone like Naria, Magna, Rei, Nia, a controller or someone to keep me alive. Because of that, I'm missing out on building many sub-damage dealers, one of them being Diana, who is a combatant that I like a lot, but I do not have a usable save file for her at all. And I wanted to show you what I was talking about the colors of the build. This save file for Naria is borderline ideal, meaning that she generates action point on Shackles of Hunger that comes back each turn. She has draw on the Voracity version of Bottomless Hunger. On Voluntary Control I got this Epiphany. There are a few good options for Voluntary Control. You can get this one, you can get one with draw, but they're all fine. Persona card, the one that I wanted. Fantastic piece in the jewel slot. She has the torture box, but she does not have a 50% increase to everyone in the team, unfortunately. It's a bit of a bummer, because otherwise this would have been the absolutely perfect save file for Naria, but it's so good, especially with the addition of this which gives like an insane amount of utility on turn 1 at the start of the battle, but it's still the save file that I'm using all the time on her, and at the moment it's not going to be my main focus. If you go to someone like Magna, who had green all along, let me go on Magna. This is her save file. It's a full upgrade save file with a few divine epiphanies increasing morale and one reducing the cost of frost charge. The reason why I decided to go with reduce the cost on this one is that it does not have lead. On this save file for Magna I have the pyramid thingy, so over time all her lead cards are going to be played for free. She has the 50% increase, goated. The weapon, I would have preferred the other version of a Cthulhu weapon, but whatever. And Frost Charge is a card that she cannot play for free. And making it cost 0, it's pretty good overall in terms of team turn performance. But of course it will just be a matter of, you know, using some divine changing thing if I want to have an extra morale stack here, but at the moment I'm happy with this save file for her. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a couple of explorations focusing exclusively on Diana. Now, of course, things can change. Because what could happen is that very early in the run I get the Cthulhu weapon that has the attack increase. I do not have a save file for Heidemarie with that weapon, and I would really like it. So if that were the case, I would refocus my attention on Heidemarie. But for now, we just assume that the run is going to be focused on Diana. And this is the setup that I want to have, because Nari is my best build controller, she synergizes well with both of these combatants, and I've never had issues completing difficulty, well, rather, tier 16 delicate exploration with Heidemarie, Naria, and a completely random third combatant. We cannot be very picky with this kind of thing, with delegate mode, so let's just go with this, and the first piece of equipment we give it to Diana, just in case we get the opportunity to apply an engraving. I'm not too concerned about... pieces of equipment. I'm not too concerned about getting correct base epiphanies of cards, because that's something that is not too difficult to change in post-production, but I want to get it as close as possible. What I would like to get on Diana in particular are this Persona card and 3 copies of With All My Heart. Can I show them while we're here? Probably not. Yeah, life is not a job yet. I want 3 copies of With All My Heart, 1 Pistol of Purification, 1 card of which I do not remember the name, the one that allows you to discard some Quietus cards. I want to remove these 3, I want to remove the card with her 2 floaty friends, and I want to remove the card that draws bullets from the deck. So overall it's not a difficult save file to plan. Oh, there we go, engraving. Let's see what we get. That's very good. That's very, very, very good. I think I will put it in the weapon slot. Yeah, I put it in the weapon slot because if we do meet Cthulhu and it does give us the correct support sub-DPS weapon for Diana, I can put it there, the engraving is set, she's done, we're happy with it. Now, there is also the chance that I meet Cthulhu, I find the main damage dealer weapon, and I will feel very upset about not giving it to Heidemarie. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, we get With All My Heart in upgrade form, which is good. And I'm going to copy it later. And there is another version that I want, which is the skill version that costs 2. But, you know, this is not a unique card, so it doesn't really matter which first epiphany we get. We're just going to copy it later, if given the opportunity. So far, things are going well. I don't care about this. Let's get some credit for when we will eventually hit a shop. It may take some time. I do not have anything in the jewel slot yet. Let's go with that. Didn't get the discard. Because Heidemarie and Diana use the same persona card and the same engravings of the persona card, meaning that I can get both of them, and then it's just fine. You know, if later I want to change the build or I get the chance to get something good for Heidemarie, it looks like it's not going to happen, so let's just get whatever. Let's go with that one. So it's definitely going to be a run focused on Diana. Let's start by removing a card. I want to remove Milk and Pong. So, at the latest, at the last shop before the boss, if we unlock... this is a piece of trash. If we unlock the last card for Diana, I want to remove it. Otherwise, we will be removing one of the basic cards. Let's say hi to him like this. Okay, good. I wish we got it later after an engravement, but we will see. Yoink, yoink, yoink. But I think I will be skipping this from now on. Nope, yeah, we got the persona card for her, let's go. Okay, this is the card that I want to remove, so at the shop or at the first opportunity of removing a card, that one will be gone. So we can guarantee that we will be copying with all by heart every time. These are terrible options, Naria, what are you doing? I thought that I could trust you. It's okay, I can trust her, she's always best girl. Here we can skip everything. Oh, Cthulhu! Don't give me the main damage dealer weapon, come on, don't scam me like that. Don't do that to me, don't give me the main damage dealer weapon. I'm going to be giving it to Diana regardless. Oh, it's a piece of garbage. Fine. It's okay, let's give it to her. It's always a bummer. Like, there are 3 great options, which... really? Really? I will go with the card remover. There are always 3 great options, the jewel and the 2 weapons, so when you get the chest piece, it's always such a bummer. Although, to be fair, 1 jewel is a piece of garbage, and 1 is great, so... the RNG gods were not particularly kind to us. Tiffany, whatever... I really like this version, the skill version. It's so good, especially with the cost discount, that card is amazing. It's carried me so much, especially in sortie mode. Alright, we start by removing one of these tiny pieces of trash. Then we got... don't care about that. Well, no, we definitely don't care about that. You know what? I don't dislike that Epiphany. I don't dislike it too much. I think I will get it. It's better for her personal damage, but it's basically a guaranteed draw each turn. We got here, whatever. Like, if my save file for Diana ended and she had 2 of these and this one, I would be happy. So I'm okay to get... Oh no, I don't need to meditate. I'm really okay to essentially waste some credits and overwrite a good piece of equipment just to have that gear engraving with us. Let's pick this one. To pick a card with all my heart. And later I want to change it, trying to snipe the correct one. This is good for her. It's among the best for her. Let's pick it up. Okay. Now we still have to remove a couple of cards. Nothing useful. We still need to remove a couple of cards. We need to get one copy, and we need to do, hopefully, some meditation. Because the card that we want to copy, we need to change the Epiphany. And at least having the base Epiphany right is going to save a ton of time in sortie mode. Because changing that Epiphany... I think this one should be better. It should be better, yeah. Changing the base Epiphany cost 8,000 per Epiphany. So, you know, it's quite a few runs. I would rather not, if possible. Oh, what are we getting here? No. Let's just pick... Oh, okay. I picked that one. By mistake. I actually wanted to get a regular one. But whatever, it is what it is. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Since we're not going for 4 copies, there is plenty of room to play around. And Vulnerable is not even the worst diviner yet. Like this one a lot. Yeah, let's get an engraving. Is it good? It's not good. It's useless. I will pick this one just because it's better than absolutely nothing, but I would like at least 2 gear engravings to be damage oriented. This one is fine. This one is fine. Because this save file is not designed as main damage dealer Diana. It's more like I want to play her with Heidemarie, and so I would rather stick with that. Let's go with... Oh, wait a moment. Do I already have all the Epiphanies on Diana? I believe so. Yeah, I have all the Epiphanies. So let's go with this. Cash. What you got for me? Yeah, nope. If it was a 30% damage increase, I would have at least thought about it. But the 40 cards for a tiny bit of morale, not worth it in my book. Okay, we start with meditation. Don't get a divine. And we do not even get the base that I want. The base that I want is the one that applies exhaust to the card. No, that applies quietus to the card. So I will go with this one for now, but later I might need to meditate again. Let's see what gear we get. Garbo. Nothing. Oh! Not very good, but we pick up the toolbox. Irrespective. And regardless. Nothing useful for us, so let's just remove a basic card. Next one is going to cost a bit more. But I should have enough cash by the time we hit the last shop. Not useful. I will go with credits. Thank you very much. Looking like a solid save file now. Still missing a couple of things. Oh my god, I hate this event so much. So, give me a good piece of equipment. That's not a good piece of equipment. Quite a decent amount of cash, but this is the last shop. What is it? No! Okay, wait a moment. First, let's remove a card because it's something that we need to do. Absolutely. Man. No, let's hashtag believe. With all the rolls available, I want to remove the only bad piece of jewelry for which I would give, for which I would consider spending credit, is one that had the 50% engraving. Everything is bad. Oh, oh, oh. Thanks. Can we get the 50%? No. Then we definitely get this. Now, odds that we get something decent with the last reroll are extremely limited. Yeah. We can meditate. Hopefully we snipe the correct one. It's going to save me a ton of time in sortie mode. Yeah, we did it! That's excellent. So, later, after the boss, by later I mean 5 seconds from now more or less, I will be copying that one, the skill version. And what I will be doing in post-production is just to use Divine Epiphanies. We didn't get it. Oh my god, it was not offered to us. So I need to copy this. At least it was guaranteed that we would get it with all my heart. But the game decided, no, Sir Grindelot, you need to spend 8k currency on that thing. I don't care about this, so we can just throw me away. Pretty happy actually about this save file. Let's go to have a look at it on the character screen. Yeah. Pretty solid for a delegate run, actually. It's... one engraving is not ideal, like this one is very questionable. Good engraving, good piece of equipment, the piece of equipment is great. Equipment is fine and it has a correct engraving. Persona card, great. We have 4 Divine Epiphanies that we can still put on this save file and still be within range. So it's going to be morale and resolve on this. This one I need to... This one I want to change it to this, so it will be 2 skill versions. On that one I would probably like draw 1. I think the draw version is the one that I want, yeah. Because it's a Quietus card that I will be discarding basically all the time, so I wanted to do something when I discard it. And Blooming Love, pretty sure I will want to reduce the cost. So, it's going to be a bit expensive in terms of Quietus sortie farming, but not even too bad. There is room for improvement, so I will be doing another delegate run, again for Diana. Oh wait, we got a 15 right away, nice. And let's see if we get something better for her, or something better for Heidemarie, potentially. These are terrible. These are absolutely terrible. Let's just get some extra cash. Especially in delegate mode, I really like to start runs with a piece of equipment. Just because meeting the dude that gives the free engraving at the beginning of a run when you have no equipment on you feels so bad. Because although there is a lot of RNG in that dude, like you don't know which kind, like which color of engraving he's going to give you, you don't know which engravings are going to be, they could be absolute garbo. Torture toolbox right away, huh? But it's okay. Wait, what's this? Nah, we don't care about that one. Let's wait and... We're going to meet the dude now. Let's get it, let's get it. I'm assuming we're going to meet the dude. Oh, it's not the dude, okay. Leaving the torture toolbox in the shop always feels a little bit bad, but I pretty much have a box in every team, so it's not a big deal. It's like a nice little bit extra, but not a must-have for a Diana save file. I would rather have some chest piece that does whatever. Some cash. Nothing. With all my heart, we didn't get the one that I like, but let's go with the upgrade. Just like the first delegate run, we got to get that one first. This is a piece of trash, let's get 60 credits, thank you. It's a good weapon, but I'm not spending 200 this early in the run for that. What we got here? Trash. Oh, nothing. Oh, no, no, no. I misread, I misread. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good engraving for her. Start removing something. I got Milk and Pong, so we get rid of that. We worry about meditations much later. Probably in the second half after I copy the with all my heart. Now, the main issue is going to be the engraving. Okay, let's pick that one up. Well, the only one I want to see is 30% damage. Nope. The worst feeling for me in rounds is when everything seems to be combining extremely well and I get to the final boss without ever seeing one of the engravings that I want on the Persona card, or completely missing out. Oh, decent, very decent. Completely missing out on an engraving on the gear. It happens so many times. Let's see. No. That's fine. Draw. Okay. We can. This one is cute. It's actually cute. Basically a built-in tiny terror toolbox, but I will go with that. We can skip the card. Oh, okay, we meet the dude. What you got for me? Nothing really good. Yeah, none of these are very good. This one, I guess, it's better than Syphilis, but still, it's not something that is going to make me go full soy face for a finished build. Okay. Just need to make sure that it's on Diana. It would be the ultimate bummer if I gave it to the wrong person. No, I will not be saying that it has happened to me in the past. Because as the #1 Chaos Zero Nightmare content creator in my household, I would never admit to something like that. But it might have happened to someone that I know from this same household, who is currently very close to me. Oh, hello, Dream World. I will not be picking up Dream World. Trash. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Let's remove a card. Got to remove a card because we still have quite a few to go. Oh, thank God. Although even the extra cash to go to the shop looks really good. I think we go with the extra cash to go to the shop. Starting to look a bit like broke boys. We'll go with a remove. I think that in the grand scheme of things, if going for like Omega Max the save file, it would be better to just reroll. But oh, she could be picking up a card that I don't want. So let's do this. Because one of the epiphanies could be the card that I do not want to have in the deck. So we do this first. I was saying that it's probably safer, especially on a delegate mode, to do this. To make sure that I get to the end of the run with having all the cards that I want to be removed actually removed. I cannot scroll down. I cannot scroll down. I don't know what it is. It's not letting me scroll down. I would pick it, but it's not letting me scroll down. I think it's one of the weapons with the engraving with fixed damage, which is not good at all. Well, this engraving is very good, so I will not be picking it one up. But what is this bug? What is this new thing that I cannot scroll down? Like, I'm holding left mouse, nothing happens. And I'm scrolling the mouse wheel, nothing happens. Up and down, nothing happens. Like, what the hell? New bugs every day. Nothing in regards to gear, so nothing really matters. I kinda like the one that deals damage to all enemies. Because there are so many fights that involve so much garbage this season. Let's check. We got all the epiphanies. What we want to do is remove this one and remove the other bullet card when it shows up. Now, I do not remember all the combinations. I do not think this event has what is it called? A card removal. Let me check on the vote. Desire, testing of desire, rare version. We got epiphanies, increased credits or mythic equipment. I think I will go with increased credits, and for the 300 is, well, it's the one that I know. It's Rift Trembling and Sculpture Crumbling. Yeah. Rift Trembling, Sculpture Crumbling. Okay. There are a few combinations that I remember, but I often forget whether it has the card removal or not. Please. Gooby, please. Gooby, please. Gooby, please. Ah! Probably not going to be many of these left. Okay, thank God. Thank God. We got it. Nice. So, we're done with the Persona stuff for her. We now need to focus on cards and engravings on the gear. The engravings are actually pretty solid. Like, if the run ended and those were the engravings, I would be like, well, okay. Just the gear is a little bit cope. The weapon in particular right now is cope. I don't care about this thing. There is an achievement that I have not unlocked yet, but it requires getting to that event with more than 400 credits so you can join the bid, and you need to fail it. You need to keep failing it, and then there is an unlock. Oh my god, really? Good. Cash. Continue. I'm actually liking this save file for now. Possibly more than the previous one, but it will depend a lot on what gear we get. So, do this. It's a bit expensive, but it's an upgrade. I need to do the card removal though. Like it's not negotiable. Meditation would help me a lot, but we still need so much money to remove stuff. Because we need to remove this one as well as the last card when we unlock it. And if we do not meet an event that allows us to remove a card, it's going to be a huge bummer. So I think I cannot meditate right now. I think we need to do this. Save money. Hopefully there is a card removal event. And this will allow me to have a lot more cash by the time we arrive to the last shop. Getting all the divine epiphanies for our combatants, of course. Because that will save me some time in the sortie system. 50%, no? Oh my god. It's a bit of a bummer. This is also going to save a lot of time. We got the skill, so that one we can copy it. No, it's not the removal! Fuck! This is a piece of trash. This is a piece of trash. Okay, so there is one thing that we can do, but it's going to be a bit tricky. Well, this has to happen. It does not have to happen. No. It's the same, but without the epiphany. Come on, give me a usable weapon. Okay, what's the engraving? It's a garbage! Fuck! What are we giving up for it? A good engraving. But I cannot base the usability of this save file hoping that we get a good weapon at the last boss. We need to do this. We absolutely need to do it. Then we clear the boss, and then there is a trick that used to work, but I don't know if it still works. We didn't get an epiphany? We did not get the epiphany? That's actually glorious. Unless that card is added to the save file at the end. Okay, this is a good weapon for her. It's actually an improvement. Please don't add that card at the end of a run. Don't add it. Don't do this to me. Don't do me dirty. What used to happen in the past is that if a card was not added during the run and it was unlocked at the boss, you could get the rewards, you know, like the gear, do the duplication, Alt F4 the game. The run is ended. When you restart the Chaos Zero Nightmare, the run would be saved at that position in time, and on your save file you did not unlock the last missing card. Let's see if we got... It's here! It got added! No! Yeah, I will not be using the card remover for this. It's such a bummer. Because it used to happen that if this card was not unlocked during a regular run, you could just Alt F4 the game. But since we didn't get the epiphany screen at the end, I didn't think that it would get added later like this. It's a bummer. Like a gear, correct, epiphany is not terrible, or rather, engraving is not terrible. Would have had to work on the epiphanies, but no, I will be getting rid of this because the card removal material is extremely rare, and we don't even know when we're going to get another one. So today's explorations were not particularly fruitful. One of the two save files was decent. The first one was very decent, and as a sub-damage dealer for a Manifest Ego 6 Heidemarie, who is going to deal 89% of the damage in the team, I'm probably going to be fine with that first save file that we got. Where is it? Was it this one? Definitely not. Not. I think it was this one. The one we got earlier today. Yeah, let's give it a color. I'm probably going to be fine with this save file for the season, just because Heidemarie is going to be carrying pretty hard. It requires a little bit of work in sortie, but it's not too bad. Plus, the other one triggered me, because it unlocked the card after the round was ended. Anyway, that was my delegate mission, or rather, they were my delegate missions for today. They were not helpful today, definitely not. But just a few days ago, the save file that I got for Ray, that one is not Ray. It looks like Ray, but she's not Ray. Where is Ray? Oh, at the very bottom, poor Ray. Why? Oh, she's still level 50, that's why. The goated save file that I have for Ray came from delegate run. With, you know, we have the 50%, we're missing out on the torture box, but someone in the team always has it, and everything is pretty much perfect. So, you know, sometimes delegate mode does deliver, and it's always worth giving it a try. So, still a lot of grinding to be done this season. This is the strat that I'm following on a daily basis. On delegate mode, I always try to focus exclusively on one combatant. On manual mode, you know, there is a bit more freedom to do a switcheroo mid-run and refocus on some other combatant who got some lucky stuff along the way. Bye guys, take care and good luck for your grind.